guys, welcome to Life with the Glovers. I'm Claire and I'm happy to share with you a simple recipe on fudge. All you need is 3 ingredients. Chocolate, I got this one from Costco, a big bag. This one here is sweetened condensed milk, another ingredient, and your favorite kind of nut. I got here almonds. You can use different kind of nuts, walnuts, almonds, peanuts, any type of nut that you like to use. And it's as simple as that. 3 ingredients again, I'll repeat. Chocolate, sweetened condensed milk, 1 can, and your favorite kind of nut. All right, so we're gonna get started here. The first thing you're gonna do when you do your fudge, you're gonna start with melting your chocolate. So what I do, I take my chocolate, you get a microwavable bowl, which is right here, and you're gonna fill your chocolate in your bowl. And I just do like a little bit at a time, because I'm gonna melt this first, and then I'm gonna add more chocolate chips when this gets melted. So it's not too much at one time, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So my trick is, you put it in the microwave 30 seconds at a time, and then you take it out, keep an eye on it and make sure it's good, and just go ahead and melt it down, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the microwave. Hey guys, I'm back and I melted my chocolate. Again, so what I did, I took the chocolate, put it in the microwave 30 seconds at a time. You check it every time you open the microwave and just kind of check the chocolate, kind of stir it up a little bit, make sure it melts completely. I'm gonna stir it up a little bit more, okay? And then I'm gonna add more chocolate chips because I wanna add more chocolate to complete my fudge project. So here we go, I'm gonna put some more. And so the melted chocolate actually melts more of the chocolate chips. And if you have to add it again in the microwave to melt it a little bit more, then put it in again 30 seconds at a time. Keep an eye on it and just make sure it melts completely. All right, so what I have here, I added more chocolate chips, and as you can see, it actually didn't melt all the way down. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just keep adding more, you know, because I want a lot for this recipe to show you how I put it in my glass pan here. All right, so I got all my chocolate chips here. I'm gonna melt it a little bit more in the microwave, and then we'll go from there. As you can see, it's melted down, and I'm just gonna stir it up until it completely gets all the chocolate nice and melted down there. Because after this, you're gonna add your second ingredient, and that is your sweetened condensed milk. I was able to open it already, so we got that already ready to go. So as you can see, the chocolate is melted down, and the chocolate chips that I got, they're the semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can use any kind of chocolate, white chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate. You know, there's other kind of chocolates that you can use for fudge, and fudge is such a simple recipe. You guys can do this in a snap. You can do it with your kids. You could do it, you know, real quick if you're trying to go to a party and you're basically wanting to bring a quick treat. Super simple, and I do this all the time. I make it for my coworkers, for my family, and I think that you guys can do this too. I really encourage you guys to do this fun treat. It's on the sweet side, of course. You know, I got a little sweet tooth, but hey, we gotta live life and live it sweet, right? All right, so as you can see, nice and melted down. Chocolate's ready to go. And so all you do, you gotta pour the whole can of the sweetened condensed milk. So the sweetened condensed milk, I'm gonna show you. Hope all you all can see here. And I'm just gonna pour it right in. I'll show you what I'm gonna do. So just pour it in. And actually I'm gonna put this down because as I'm pouring the sweetened condensed milk, the trick is to keep stirring it, because this sweetened condensed milk thickens the chocolate, of course, a little bit more. It changes the texture of the chocolate, and that's what makes it the fudgy part. If you didn't have sweetened condensed milk, your chocolate would be hard. It would just be like not a fudgy recipe. And so this is my way of getting the chocolate nice and gooey and nice and fudgy. So as you can see, I put the whole can, and I'm just gonna stir it up. I'm gonna show you here. Just gonna stir it up. Take your spatula here. Stir up the chocolate. This is so fun, you guys. I mean, you guys can do this. I'm so happy to share you this fudge recipe on our new YouTube channel, Life with the Glovers. And there'll be more recipes to come. You guys join us. Okay, so as you can see, can you guys see how fudgy it looks? That's your consistency that you want for your fudge. All right, so you ready? The next step, because we don't want it to solidify right away. So what we're gonna do, oops, okay, I got a little chocolate on me. You know, that happens too. So you just gotta, roll with it. Just eat your chocolate off your arm, right? Okay, so I'm being a little silly. You know, mommy's silly. So here we go. I'm gonna put my spatula down. We'll get that again. So here's my almonds. I got roasted almonds here. And I'm just gonna open it up. And I just put them in whole. You could crush them up. You can put them in a Ziploc bag and just break them up a little bit. But this one, I'm just gonna put them all in whole. Because when you eat your fudge, you're gonna bite into the fudge and you're gonna see that almond in there, and it's just gonna taste good anyways, right? I mean, it's the nutty flavor that you're looking for. So go ahead and put it in. Kind of eyeball it. Put some almonds in there. Remember, you can use any kind of nut that you prefer. I'm gonna take my spatula again. I'm just gonna stir the nut inside of the chocolate, because the chocolate, of course, needs to get mixed right away, because as you can see, it's getting really thick. So get it all mixed up in there. You gotta have some muscles for this, because it gets kind of hard to stir a little bit, but this is really fun, guys. You guys got to try this. Okay, so all right, so as you can see, my fudge is mixed with my nuts, and my next step is I'm gonna put it in my 8x8 glass dish here. And another material that you need for this recipe is parchment paper. Let me correct myself. Wax paper. All right, baking, parchment paper, wax paper. Okay, you can use all kind of different materials. And so you're just gonna tear your wax paper and put it in your pan. Remember, simple recipe. So just gonna lay this down right here. And then I'm gonna put my fudge. So simple, right? Just 2 ingredients. Melted chocolate. Put your almonds in with the sweetened condensed milk. Again, that's only 3 ingredients. You're gonna put it in and get it inside there. Okay? Pretty simple, and it's gonna be done within moments. I tell you guys, it's such an easy recipe. I'm so happy to share it with you. And now we're gonna be sharing other recipes with you. And I'm so excited to give you simple recipes, which I'll be sharing mainly simple recipes, because I want it easy for everybody to follow, because we're busy parents, busy mommies, and we're on the go, so we want to do things quickly and simple, right? All right, so there's another piece of chocolate there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash my hands, gonna touch my finger there. Okay. So let's continue. So what I like to do, after I got my fudge, remember, we're almost done here. This is a very fast recipe. So I'm gonna go ahead and take another piece of wax paper. As you can see, the chocolate is in the dish. It's ready to go. You're gonna take your wax paper and you're gonna press down. I just press down and you mold it into the 8x8 glass dish. When you mold it, it gets inside of the pan there and makes a square shape, and that's whenever you cut it up, it makes the nice square shapes when you cut it. So you want to get it into a good size dish, and I recommend the 8x8 glass dish size. If you do it bigger, then you're making more fudge. If you have a bigger pan, then you're making a lot of fudge. So that's a bigger treat. If you want to go bigger, use a bigger pan. More chocolate, bigger pan, right? So this is perfect. So I'm going to show you guys. And here is the fudge. I pressed it down. You want to mold it. Of course, you don't want to use your hands and get all messy and all that. But you can if you want. So see what I did? I got my wax paper. I pressed down on the chocolate. And now it's molded into my glass dish. And all you do is just let it sit out. You can actually put it in the fridge for about 15-25 minutes until it hardens. And then what you do, you take it out, let it thaw out a little bit, and then you're ready to cut it in pieces. All right. And we're going to go to the next step, and I'll show you how to cut it when we return. All right, you guys, I'm back. As you can see, I cleared my area here because we're going to take out the fudge out of the fridge and we're going to cut it. All right, so you guys ready? Let's take it out. Again, take it out your fridge. I'm going to get my wax paper again, because what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lay this out just so my area has some covering here on the counter here. I just wanted to show you. So I'm going to bring this here right in the front. All right, so we're going to cut our fudge. I'm just going to take it out. See how it just kind of made a little mold out of it. So what you're going to do, I got my knife here. Okay, be careful. It's a sharp one. All right, so we're just going to take our fudge here and just kind of go ahead and cut some pieces here. Okay, and just kind of cut another here. All the way down, and then I'm going to turn it because we're going to try a piece. And of course, you can leave it in the fridge a little bit longer to get a little bit harder, but we're going with this today, and I just put it in for a little bit, and I just wanted to show you how it comes out and how the fudge just basically as it is like this. See how it's solidified and it's already like fudgy. Again, put it in the fridge a little bit longer, it'll be a little bit harder depending how you like your fudge, but this is actually good as it is by itself like this. So I'm going to show you here, this is their fudge. You can see the almonds in there, it's melted down in the chocolate, and so that's basically the recipe. 3 ingredients again: chocolate chips, sweetened condensed milk, and your favorite nuts that you prefer. I chose almonds. So I'm going to try the fudge. I hope that you guys enjoy this recipe. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is perfect. Oh my god. You're going to love it. It melts in your mouth. Just perfect. Alright, so I want to thank you all for watching. This is my simple fudge recipe. I hope you enjoy it and love to cook it with your family. And I'll see you next time for our next recipe on Life with the Glovers. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and we'll see you next time. Bye.